Grandpa in my pocket! This is Miss Smiley's cafe. Miss Smiley is called Miss Smiley because she's always smiling. She has the biggest smile in Sunny Sands. And what's more, she makes the most delicious treats ever. Her cafe is the best cafe in the world. And today, Mum was taking us to her fun kitchen. Miss Smiley was going to teach us how to cook some of her delicious recipes. We were going to cook some of Grandpa's favourite treats, including Miss Smiley's Strawberry Surprise. But just as we were about to leave the house, the doorbell rang. Mum went to answer it, and guess who marched in? Floyd.
I'm going to Miss Smiley's fun kitchen and I need a lift.
I knew what Grandpa was thinking because I was thinking it too. Not Floyd. Floyd lives in the house opposite and he goes to my school. He loves boasting.
Look at my new watch.
He loves playing jokes.
Come in. Boo, boo, boo.
And he always wants everything his own way. Grandpa agrees with me. Floyd is a big, spoilt show-off.
Let's check out my new skateboard. Come on then, let's go.
Will you be all right while I'm gone, Grandpa?
Oh, yes, I think I'll just have a little lie down. Floyd cooking at Miss Smiley's fun kitchen is a recipe for disaster. There's only one thing for it. I'm coming too.
Not a shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks. He can get in my car and make it go. He can fly on Gordon, my toy seagull. He can get into our Sunny Sands train and chuff around. Or he can just run for all he's worth. I'm the only one who knows about Grandpa's magic shrinking cap, and nobody else is allowed to see him.
Quick, Grandpa, jump into my backpack.
But he was too late. Just at that moment, Floyd came back in.
Are you coming or not? But, Floyd, no, I need him.
So we all got into Campo and went to the cafe. Grandpa had missed his chance of coming with me. Now he had to find his own way of getting there. But I knew that Grandpa, being Grandpa, would have a plan. Mum dropped us off at the cafe and lots of our friends were already there.
Has everyone got their aprons on? Good. Don't you spoiling your lovely clothes. No, come closer.
I'm not wearing an apron.
Now, today we're going to be making two of my favourite dishes. Suck-up spaghetti and my very own strawberry surprise.
While Miss Smiley was telling us how to make suck-up spaghetti, Grandpa arrived. Suddenly, I saw him on the dresser.
Now, you're going to make your very own. But because it's a bit messy, we're going to make it in the kitchen.
So, we all ran into the kitchen.
No need to run!
Floyd came stomping after us in a sulky mood. Then, Grandpa jumped off the dresser and ran to Miss Smiley's table. While we were all in the kitchen, Floyd crept back into the cafe. He was up to his usual tricks. The bad news was that Floyd had plans for the spaghetti. The good news was that Grandpa had plans for Floyd. While Floyd wasn't looking, he climbed into the cold spaghetti. Floyd went over to the bowl and picked it up. And this is what happened next. The spaghetti started to wriggle.
Worms! Wriggly worms!
I had a pretty good idea that it wasn't wriggly worms. It was a wriggly Grandpa, and I was right.
Floyd, what's going on?
There are wriggly worms in the spaghetti!
Wriggly worms? There can't be. What were you doing with the spaghetti in the first place?
Nothing. I didn't touch it. It was wriggling so much it just fell off the table by itself.
Really? Well, you can at least clear up this mess.
I couldn't let Floyd see Grandpa.
It's all right. I'll do it, Miss Smiley.
Oh, thank you, Jason. That's very kind. Floyd, in the kitchen, please.
Teacher's pet.
Oh, Floyd!
I was hoping that Grandpa was all right after his fall, but I needn't have worried.
What are you doing, Grandpa?
I've always wanted to skip with spaghetti.
Soon, we'd finished making our suck-up spaghetti.
Lovely, 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 lovely.
But Floyd's wasn't lovely.
Now we're going to make pudding. My very own strawberry surprise. And all you need are some strawberries, some cake, some custard, strawberry jam, sugar, cream, and some slices of fruit for decoration. And this is what you do to decorate it then.
Soon, everybody was busy making the strawberry surprise. Everybody, that is, except Floyd. All he wanted to do was cause trouble.
Who did that?
It wasn't me. Floyd! It wasn't me, Miss Smiley, honest!
Miss Smiley was looking less and less smiley by the second.
This is supposed to be my fun kitchen. It's not much fun for anyone right now.
Don't worry.
Miss Smiley went to clean off the custard, and Floyd started messing with Zach's strawberry surprise. I knew Grandpa would be really cross with Floyd now, and I was right.
I've had enough of this. Floyd has got to be stopped. This is what we'll do.
Soon, everybody had finished making their strawberry surprises.
Oh, you've all done brilliantly.
But Floyd hadn't done brilliantly.
Now, all we have to do is the washing up. Right. Just take as much as you can. Don't overload yourself. Come on, Floyd, you too.
It was time to put Grandpa's plan into action. I rearranged the fruit slices to make a cross face on Miss Smiley's strawberry surprise.
Perfect, Jason. Now you leave me to it.
Grandpa knew Floyd would try to get out of the washing up. And sure enough, he sneaked back into the cafe. Grandpa was ready for him. First, Grandpa knocked over the cups and bowls.
Hey, what was that?
Then, Grandpa ran behind the jar and started wobbling it about.
I don't like this. Miss Smiley!
Young man, I want to have a word with you.
Who said that?
Me, Sydney, the strawberry surprise.
This time, Grandpa had gone too far. He was pretending to be a talking pudding.
I've had enough of you spoiling everybody's fun.
It wasn't me. It was Jason.
Don't give me any of that rubbish. I saw you. It's got to stop.
Yeah. Okay. I can't believe I'm talking to a strawberry surprise. Miss Smiley, come here, quick!
What's the matter, Floyd?
Did you know your strawberry surprise can talk?
Oh, please, Floyd, no more tricks.
It's not a trick. His name's Sydney. Look, his face is all cross.
You must have done that, Floyd.
No way, it wasn't me. Go on, Sydney, say something.
But Sydney had said all he had to say. Now it was time for Floyd to own up.
I really don't think I can take much more of this.
Okay. I did do all the other stuff, like dropping the spaghetti and flicking the custard. I know I shouldn't have. I won't do anything else. Promise. I'm really sorry.
Thank you for apologising.
But it's true about Sydney.
Miss Smiley started to smile again. And her smile was bigger and better than ever. Grandpa's job was done. He climbed into the plane and flew home. He got back just before we did. Grandpa whipped off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
Grandpa!
Oh, we did it, Jason. We taught Floyd a lesson. Well, you, me and Sydney. Teamwork, eh?
Yes, Grandpa, teamwork.
Oh, you've woken up, Grandpa.
We had a brilliant time. We made suck-up spaghetti and Miss Smiley's strawberry surprise.
Oh, what a great feast.
Miss Smiley made you some spaghetti, especially for your supper. I'm going to heat it up for you now.
Floyd was really awful at first, but then he started behaving himself. He said the strawberry surprise told him off. A talking pudding? I don't think so.
Well, that's what I call a real surprise.
Sunny Sands is the best place to spend the summer holidays with Miss Smiley's cafe, Mr. Whoops' shop, the beach and the lighthouse where Mr. Mentor the inventor lives.
Oh, I'm so excited!
Today he was so excited.
I've just had the most wonderbubble idea. Oh.
Mr. Mentor doesn't just invent things, he invents words too. Meanwhile, at the mill on the marsh, Auntie Jaws was having a clear out of my cousin Jemima's things.
I never realised Jemima had so many dolls. She's far too old for them now.
Look, Grandpa, dolls' clothes. There's a princess, a fairy, a firefighter, and a nurse.
Oh, yes, I remember these. I've even worn some of them.
And Grandpa winked, and I winked back, kind of.
Now keep them safe. They might be useful.
Just then, Uncle CJ and Josh came in. They had news.
We've got news.
Mr. Mentor, the inventor, has decided to have an open day at the lighthouse.
It starts this afternoon and the whole of Sunny Sands is invited. Mr. Mentor is going to get all his inventions working all at the same time.
Sounds wonderbubble.
Ridiculous.
Spectopular.
Yes, today Mr. Mentor was promising us a day of spectacular surprises.
I'll pop into the lighthouse in Cambo to see if Mr. Mentor needs any help. I'll take my toolbox.
Good idea. Right, I'm going to see what's lurking under Jemima's bed.
All the inventions, all working together. I don't think Mr. Mentor can manage it.
You're not thinking of helping too, are you, Grandpa?
Of course, Mr. Mentor usually needs all the help he can get, and I can't let him down on his open day.
Not the shrinking cat, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks? He jumps onto things and climbs up things. He flies Jason's plane.
He drives the toy car and the Sunny Sands train. He even flies on Elsie's Mrs. Ostrich.
There he is!
Which is amazing, because ostriches can't fly, actually.
Oh, I see Grandpa's gone for a little lie down. It's all he seems to do these days. I wish he was more adventurous.
Grandpa was being adventurous. He was off to the lighthouse on Mrs. Ostrich, and Uncle CJ was off in Campo. Both of them wanted to help Mr. Mentor with his inventions.
Uncle CJ got there first and rushed up the stairs.
Man with toolbox. Mr. Mentor? Mr. Mentor, where are you?
I'm here.
While Uncle CJ was helping Mr. Mentor get up, Grandpa flew in through the window.
What's wrong? Have you got a cold?
Worse, much, much worse. I've been working so hard to get all my inventions ready. I've got a thumptastable headache.
Oh, dear.
And there's still so much to do. I've got to get all my inventions working all at the same time.
How many are working so far?
Not one. The whizzy woodlesome waker-upper won't wake up. Oh, the fabadiculous flower flooper won't floop. Oh, and the pinger-dinger-dong won't ping or ding or dong.
Oh, I've got my work cut out here.
It's all right. I'm here to help. I've brought all my tools. But first, I'm going to find you some medicine.
Grandpa started to creep over to the whizzy woodlesome waker-upper. But Uncle CJ kept getting in the way.
Have a spoonful of this.
Oh, I hate medicine. It tastes horrible.
It'll make you feel better.
No, it won't. It'll make me feel worse.
Don't be silly. Come on.
Grandpa couldn't get to the whizzy woodlesome waker-upper. He decided to go for something else. The fabadiculous flower flooper.
You will.
Won't.
Don't be such a baby. Come here.
But Grandpa couldn't get to the fabadiculous flower flooper. He had to hide quickly. So he jumped into Uncle CJ's toolbox.
Won't. I won't take it, so there.
I thought you wanted to feel better so that you can fix your inventions.
I'll never do it. There isn't time. It's impossible. I'm calling the whole thing off.
You're cancelling? But you can't.
Oh, no.
I've no choice. I promised everyone a day of spectopular surprises, not a day of disappointable disasters.
Okay. It's up to you.
Oh, no.
I hope you feel better soon, Mr. Mentor. Try and get some sleep.
So Uncle CJ left the lighthouse with Grandpa still inside the toolbox.
He drove back to the mill on the marsh and told us the bad news.
Oh, that's bad news. I was really looking forward to Mr. Mentor's open day.
We all were, but Mr. Mentor was far too ill to deal with lots of visitors.
And none of his inventions were working.
Not a single one.
Well, now you're back, you can help me, CJ. There's an enormous box right on the top of Jemima's wardrobe.
At last I could talk to Elsie. No sign of Grandpa. What do you think's going on?
Don't know. Why didn't he fix Mr. Mentor's inventions?
Maybe he couldn't. Maybe he got stuck somewhere.
What's that?
It's coming from in there, the toolbox. Grandpa!
I've got to get back to the lighthouse.
To fix all his inventions?
Yes, but before I do that, I've got to get Mr. Mentor to take his medicine.
How are you going to do that without him recognising you?
Good point.
I had an idea. I know! You can dress up as a little nurse and then fly home in Josh's helicopter.
Brilliant!
So that's exactly what Grandpa did.
Mr. Mentor was sitting in his chair, trying to get to sleep. He was still feeling really poorly.
It was time for Nursey to work her magic.
Mr. Mentor. Mr. Mentor.
What? Who are you?
I'm your own special nursey, and I've come to look after you.
Oh, did I invent you? Oh, I suppose I must have done. How remarkable. Oh, I can even invent while I'm asleep.
Mr. Mentor, my dear, I know you're feeling poorly, that's the reason I'm here. The remedy's before you, just a spoonful will restore you. The taste is quite delicious, you'll be feeling marvelicious. No, I won't. But you will. No, I won't. Do keep still. Oh, Mr. Mentor, my dear, you are being very silly. You must let me come near. You mustn't be so grumpy, even though your head is thumpy. Nurse is here to make you better. Come on, tell me that you'll let her. No, I won't. But you will. No, I won't. But you're ill. Listen, Nursey, I know that you're trying hard to help me, but I want you to go. Not until I've done my duty with this medicine so fruity. Take the spoon and I will leave you. Is that true? Can I believe you?
do.
Yes, you can.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Marvelicious!
Now, Mr. Mentor, I want you to close your eyes and think about your inventions. Imagine them all working, all at the same time.
Yes, Nursey, I will. And thank you. You're a treasure.
So Mr. Mentor did what he was told, and soon he was fast asleep. And while he was sleeping, Grandpa got to work, mending all the inventions. As soon as Grandpa was finished, he flew back to the mill on the marsh.
How did you get on, Grandpa?
Mission accomplished. At last I can take my shrinking cap off.
Haven't you better get changed first?
Oh, yes. I forgot.
Downstairs, Uncle CJ was on the phone to Mr. Mentor.
Not only am I feeling completely better, but all my inventions are working all at the same time.
That is fabadiculous. And brilioso. And whizzy woodlesome.
Upstairs, Grandpa took off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
We did it.
Well, it was mainly you, Grandpa.
Not at all. You got me out of the toolbox, and it was Elsie's idea for me to dress up.
Yes, Josh, it was teamwork.
Teamwork.
Oh, Grandpa, you're up and about.
We've got some great news. The day of Spectopular Surprises is back on. So now we can all go to the lighthouse.
Elsie, Josh, Grandpa.
Wait. Don't forget to pick up Mrs. Ostrich. I left her there, remember?
Except you can't go, can you, Grandpa? If only there was some magical way we could get you up all those stairs.
Yes, if only. Off you go. Teamwork.